Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. Today it's our Tuesday 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time team. So if you want to follow this team, you can go to our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy, and look up 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you'll be able to see the past shows. This is our third show for most of them. We're very excited to be playing with all of them today, going into your homes or your cell phones or wherever you may be being live streamed right now into your tablets. This is I'm Ken Scove, the founder and creator of the LA Connection. We're 44 years old. Our theater we hope to have open up sometime this summer. So if you've come out to Burbank, you can come see the live theater as well. But for now, we have 15 teams all going live into your house. And let's introduce our cast today, starting with Steven.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the show.
And Krista.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the show.
Peyton.
What is up, y'all? It's Peyton. We have like the best thing ever planned for you guys today, so you do not want to miss this.
Jeremy, it's his first show with us.
Yeah. Thanks. We got this.
Charlotte.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. Hope you enjoy.
Cole.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I know you came back to see us again.
Spencer.
Willkommen and bienvenue. Let's have some fun today, folks.
Donia.
Woohoo! Hope everybody's charged today, because I am. Hi.
And Matthew.
Enchanté.
I guess you know his favorite color. It's got to be blue. All right, well, let's jump into our first game. It's called the Bad Zoom Meeting. You know, all you kids out there from elementary school up through college have been doing Zoom school, and because you couldn't meet in person. But it just doesn't work that well. So think of it like the worst possible Zoom class you can imagine. I'm going to be teaching it today. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about your major. So I'm glad that you were all able to come to the meeting today. I'm not sure you need to be wearing a mask. I don't know why you have a mask on there, Peyton. You probably can take that off unless you don't want to be. Are you sleeping? Is that what she's doing? She's sleeping at my meeting. Interesting. Okay. All right. So yeah, and if you guys could maybe hold off on the drinking and all that, and maybe kind of stay focused. Okay, whose camera? Cole, your camera. Pull your camera down a little, Cole. I just want to make sure that's, yeah, no, not, I don't want to see your crotch. Cole, that's a little weird. Okay, go ahead and bring it up to your, yeah, right there, you're, okay. Matthew, look this way. Look at your camera, not away. I don't know why you're looking at your blue screen. What is it? You got a bug there or something? You zapping a bug? What is he doing? We shouldn't be doing construction. What is that? Okay, all right. All right, Jeremy, if you can get off the phone, that'd be great. And Charlotte, I don't know if you're talking to someone in the room there, but you shouldn't have anybody in your room. Okay, Stephen, this isn't a guitar, it's not a music lesson. We brought you guys here to talk about your majors. Can you mute, Stephen? I'm hearing you play. As good as you can play, I don't really, yeah, go ahead. Mute that and then maybe don't stop playing.
Shut up, Mom.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
No, you didn't mute it.
I got an important call. I got to take this.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes,
Cole,
hello.
I can hear you with the call.
Let me get this
What
started.
are you calling Jeremy?
No,
You
not
guys
busy.
talking to each other?
No, not busy.
Hey.
I'm done right now.
Sorry
What
about
is going on
that.
here?
Yeah, this is what
He
Okay,
did.
Can I get a little focus here?
I know.
What are you
What?
doing, Spencer?
Can you hear
What
me?
are you pouring on your hands?
Is it me?
Oh, that is juicy. Oh, that is.
Hello?
Hand sanitizer? Don't worry
Yeah,
about it. You don't need to
I'm
worry.
just
You're all in
recording,
different rooms, okay? You're not going to get COVID.
Yeah. Wait. Hold
Okay?
on.
All right.
Hey, Professor,
That's
can you
weird.
hold on?
Okay,
Can
are
you keep
eating
it
a
down on the
pineapple? What
phone
is
right
that,
now?
an ashtray?
Thank
I don't
you.
You're showing us your breasts, okay? I don't really need to
Yeah,
see your
the
breasts. That's
professor's being
inappropriate for this
super weird
class.
right now.
What are you doing?
Hey,
Eating
Professor,
guacamole?
Okay, I don't even know
I
what's
don't
going
need
on.
to see
I
that.
actually do want to talk about.
Okay, Peyton, pull your
Education
camera
system,
back.
You think I'm playing
Pull your
champagne
camera
for
back,
this?
Peyton.
Park the car.
Okay, who is that? Donia? What is Donia doing? What the heck is she? Okay, get off the phone and mute yourself. Okay, where are you guys going?
What?
What is he doing?
All right,
Is he
sorry,
taking a
man.
bath
Hold on.
what is he
What'd you say?
putting the sanitizer all over his body? Cole,
Can you
pull
believe
your
this
camera
professor
down,
asking me to
Cole.
be quiet?
Steven,
I don't
you're
feel
good,
like I'm
man.
a teacher. I'm a babysitter.
Mom!
This is what.
Stop.
Hey, you're still
Hello?
with your mother? What are you in the basement
Yeah.
of your mother's house? Probably playing
Uh-oh.
video games. How old is this kid? Okay, listen.
35.
Okay,
Great.
all right. I don't
Call me
want to hear
back.
that guitar again. Okay, listen.
Who's
Okay,
really good.
I gotta leave. You guys are really starting to get me. You're annoying me. Okay. Who's yodeling? Okay. All right. Listen, I gotta go. What are you guys doing? Don't go in and out. No. What are you
Yes,
doing? You're driving me
yeah.
nuts. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna get a sub. I'm
Mom, will you
quitting.
stop?
Okay.
Yeah, this
I
teacher's
don't
getting
care if I'm
super annoying
tenured.
right
I'm
now.
leaving this college. You're the worst students I've ever
Yeah, I have
had.
to go. I have to go
Okay.
learn. Talk to you later.
I'll see
Bye.
you guys later. I can't take this.
Oh, well.
And that was our bad
Wait,
Zoom
the teacher
meeting.
goes somewhere?
Okay, now we have to try and get them to stop doing that. Let's see if we can pull it off. That's fantastic. Okay. All right, so now we're going to move on to Jeopardy. And Jeopardy, go ahead and keep Peyton, Jeremy, and Matthew out here. Everybody else go ahead and mute and go off to the side. They actually do know how to minimize and be normal kids, but we just wanted to give you a bad Zoom meeting if you have a kid at school. Hopefully that resonated with you. Let's bring back out Peyton now. There he goes. Okay, make sure you're muted off to the side. Okay, welcome to Jeopardy. And we have our returning champion, Peyton. She's won over $72,000 in 7 days, over $10,000 a day. Peyton, you are one of our big winners. Tell us a little about yourself, where you're from, and maybe some things you do for a living or any hobbies you like.
Right. Well, obviously, I'm better than all of you, so there's that. But I come from Montana. Actually, you know, the best state that there is. I work as a teacher with a preparatory high school. It's an all-girls high school, and we just, we teach them how to be people, because it's hard to be a person. And that's where I picked up all of this useless knowledge. So yeah, I'm excited to be here and win for the bazillionth time in my life.
We're glad to have you back. Now let's go to Matthew. Matthew, tell us a little about yourself and where you're from.
How y'all doing today? I'm from Little Rock, Chicago. I'm actually a upcoming pianist. I play lots of different tunes, from jazz to reggae to a little bit of Shaka Khan. But yeah, I'm definitely here to provide not only for my family, but kind of figure out this problem I have.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it's allergy season. I have all these different symptoms that come about. So yeah.
Okay. Well, sorry about that phone call you heard. That was my wife calling from home. I left the oven on. Okay. So Jeremy, where are you from? And tell us a little about yourself.
I'm from Pennsylvania. I have been researching frogs for about 37 years. I've gone all around the country. I really try to live the frog lifestyle. So sometimes I'll try and get in the kind of mindset of a frog, jump from, table to table and stuff. And then sometimes I just, act like a normal human. But yeah, I take it pretty seriously, and I'm excited to be here.
So you give people warts.
Excuse me?
Frogs, they give people warts. Like a wart?
Yes, I knew that. Indeed. They do give people warts. Depends on the frog.
So you give all the women you're dating warts.
I'm not dating any women right now.
Oh, that's
I'm
good
single.
for them. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, well, now that they know you can get warts from you, I'm not sure they want to go out with you. But Peyton, you're our returning champ again. Here's the categories: TV, celebrities, transportation, or fast food. Pick a category, and for how much?
I'm going to go with fast food for $4,986.
Whopper.
Murder.
Buzz in when you're ready, anybody.
What is
Okay, Peyton, go ahead. I heard Peyton first. Go ahead, Peyton.
What is murder?
No, we're not looking for that. Who else? Was it Jeremy who buzzed in? Go ahead, Jeremy. No, he didn't buzz in.
Yeah, he did. What is?
It's a type of matter.
You have to,
big. Ha.
No, you have to form of a question. I think the frogs are getting to you. Okay, before you sneeze on our set, go ahead. Matthew.
What is a badunkadunk?
I don't know what you said, but we're going to take it as the right answer just because it was close enough and it was weird. Okay, so now let's go with TV, celebs, transportation, or fast food.
TV celebs for 12 million. Oh, shit.
Matthew Perry from Friends fame. Matthew Perry. Chandler. Okay, Jeremy.
What is sarcastic?
He was sarcastic. That's very good, Jeremy. Okay, you've got the board. TV, celebs, transportation, or fast food.
Transportation.
Yeah, it sounds like someone's eating a walnut, whatever that noise is. Transportation. Moped. Moped. Yes.
What is little bicycle along Italy?
No, that's not what we're looking for. Anybody else want to jump in there? Okay, Jeremy.
What is crushed on the highway?
That's true. They're crushed on the highway all the time. Okay, Jeremy, you've got the board. Go ahead. TV, celebs, transportation.
TV for 562.
Okay, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, go ahead, Jeremy.
Pineapple.
No, you have to phrase it in the form of a question.
Yeah.
Okay, Peyton, I hear you. Go. Peyton, go ahead.
What is losing brain cells?
Yes, which is what we're all doing every day after we reach 25. So that's a good answer. So you haven't started to lose yours yet. You're too young. Okay, pick a category. TV, celebs, transportation. I don't know who's got that. It must be Peyton. Can you mute yourself for a second? Peyton? Mute. Yeah. You're eating walnuts. You've got walnuts going on at your house. You have some sort of an animal eating walnuts in your house. Okay, so just unmute when you're ready and mute so we don't hear walnuts all the time. Okay, so you do have the Peyton, you do have pick the area. Celeb, TVs, transportation, fast food. We're now in double jeopardy.
Celebrities for 6 billion.
Ariana Grande. Matthew.
What is the the uplift of Nickelodeon? Oh God.
Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, TV, celebs, transportation, fast food. Go ahead, Matthew.
Transportation for $12.50.
Uber. Jeremy.
What is Lyft?
No, that's a different. Uber is Uber. Lyft is Lyft. I think that frog is getting to you. Okay, Matthew, go ahead.
What is a affordable shipment?
Close enough, Matthew. That's good enough. We're just going to give that to you just because you're Matthew, and I like blue. Okay, so fast food, transportation, celebs, TV. What do you want?
Can we do fast foods for $3.50?
No, your time's up. You didn't pick a category fast enough. I'm going to throw the board back to Peyton so we can hear some more walnuts. Go ahead, Peyton.
Thank you so much.
There they
fast food for $5.
McFlurry. Okay, go ahead.
What is the ice cream machine is broken?
That's correct. Every time you go to McDonald's, when you order one of those, it's always broken. Okay, now we're in for Final Jeopardy. Go ahead and mute again, Peyton, till we come to you because that squirrel is really getting to me. So clowns. Clowns is the final thing. Okay. Okay, so Jeremy, you're in last place. Now remember, you have to try and phrase it in the form of a question. Okay, clowns.
I got you, Pat.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
What is scary?
Okay, all right, we'll take that into account. Let's now go with Peyton, who's in second place. Go ahead, Peyton.
What is sewers?
Clowns. What is sewers? Okay, and Matthew.
What is ba-da-ba-ba? I'm loving it.
That's it. That's what we're looking for. I'm loving it. Clowns, we're loving it. You're going to be our grand prize winner, and you get not only the money, but you get some tissues, okay, and cough syrup. Peyton, we're sorry you won $72,000 from earlier, but now we're going to send you to some anger management, and we're going to send you to a walnut factory so you can learn how to, get your own nuts without making so much noise. And Jeremy, we're sending you to a frog pond where you get to live the rest of your life with frogs and see how many warts you get. This has been Jeopardy! Okay, we're moving on now to Judge Kent. So let's bring in the people for Judge Kent, which is going to be Krista, who will be playing the plaintiff witness, Cole, who will be the defendant, Spencer, who's a defense witness, and Donia, who's the plaintiff. Donia is suing Cole. Why? Well, what happened was Donia had a lovely pet rabbit, and sometimes she let the pet rabbit out in the yard. And all of a sudden, Cole, who's her neighbor, well, she thinks Cole might have let the rabbit out of the yard or took the rabbit. We don't know exactly what happened to the rabbit. But this rabbit she's had for 5 years. She's loved this rabbit. The rabbit's always been able to be indoors and outdoors and run cage-free a lot and never left the yard. But all of a sudden, the rabbit's missing. So the plaintiff, Donia, is suing Cole, the defendant, because she believes, or maybe she witnessed, something with her rabbit and Cole, and she thinks Cole's the reason the rabbit is missing. But let's go now to the plaintiff herself and ask her in her own words, Donia, what is your relationship with Cole? How well do you know him? How long has he lived next to you?
Well, Cole is a neighbor that's recently moved here about 6 months ago. Mm-hmm. And up till then, this neighborhood was very calm and peaceful. Bippity boppity. Hey, rest in peace.
Well, what do you think? Do you think then Cole opened up the gate, or do you think he came into your yard and took the rabbit? Or did you witness anything? You have to have some better ideas to blaming him for the missing of your rabbit.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Bippity Boppity was perfectly safe in the yard. Perfectly safe until 6 months ago when he moved in next door. We had no problems. I would put him in the backyard. He would eat carrots. He would play. He would bounce around and hop around all over the yard. That's why his name was Bippity Boppity. And then he moved in next door with his pit bull and his
pit bull.
His pit bull, Roger, and his cat, Scar.
Mm-hmm.
He moved in with those two creatures next door. And
you think one of those two creatures?
Yes. One of those two creatures attacked and killed Bippity Boppity.
Did you see them attack your cat? Did you see, your rabbit? Did you see a dead rabbit? Or you just assumed that this is what happened?
I found an ear. That's all I found was an ear. That was all that was left of Bippity Boppity. But I saw bits of fur in his yard.
In his yard. Okay.
That Cujo of a dog of his.
Okay.
Had a look
all right, let's go to the defendant. Let's go to Cole. So Cole, you've heard Donia, the plaintiff, accuse you of one of your animals, probably your pit bull, ripping off the ear of the bunny and killing the bunny. Can you let me hear your side of the story?
Yes, thank you, Judge. How you doing, Joanna? Hope you're doing well. Well, it is true. I did move in about 7 months ago, not 6, 7 months ago, and I do have a dog. But my dog, he's an innocent dog. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Wouldn't hurt nobody. Nobody know how. This lady's dumb rabbit she decides to go wherever she darn well pleases. And so one day, the rabbit goes missing. Ain't my fault.
So you didn't find any fur in your yard that she claims she found?
Yeah, but there are hawks all everywhere. Maybe an owl came and got her.
An owl?
Yeah, an owl go who snatch up, take it out. Bye bye bibbidi bobbidi boo.
So the owl got her, ripped off the ear, according to you, and then left fur in your yard.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big backyard.
All right. Well, let's go to Krista, who's the plaintiff witness. Let me hear your side of the story first. How do you know Donia?
Donia, she's my next door neighbor. I like her. I like watching her pets through my window. Or pet. Well, she has. What does she have? Yes, her rabbit. Yes, I like watching her rabbit through the window, and I like watching Cole's animals through the window too.
Mm-hmm.
The very sweet animals, Judge.
If you're her neighbor and he's a neighbor, how can you watch his animals if you're living on the other side of her? You live on one side of her, he lives on the other. How do you see Cole? Do you climb up on the roof or something?
Gets loose.
His dog gets loose. Have you ever seen his dog in her yard?
Down the side.
Krista be lying. I got a chain leash.
He broke out of it. I saw it.
Okay.
Never have that dog.
So you saw the dog break out of the leash. Did he start chasing the bunny? Did he go after the bunny?
Careful what you say, Krista.
I don't remember.
Okay. I'm not sure you're the best witness here. Let's go over now to Spencer, who's a defense witness. How do you know Cole?
Your Honor, I grew up with Cole in Long Island. He and I go way back. I actually bred the pit bulls. I actually breed pit bulls. And
he's one of the best.
And
have you ever seen Cole be mean to an animal? Have you ever seen him abuse an animal or be mean to an animal or have the pit bull attack anybody?
I would never. I love animals. I love them more than I love people.
He happens to be one of the most docile people I know.
I'm going to have to call you.
He happens to be one of the most docile people I know.
He is.
I apologize, Judge. Okay. I apologize, Your Honor, for interrupting you.
Okay. The pit bull, though, that's not exactly the most loving animal. In fact, you can't even get homeowners insurance when you have a pit bull. I've tried. So don't you think a pit bull can be dangerous?
Your Honor, there's a very big discrepancy between what people believe about pit bulls and what people really should know about pit bulls. What pit bulls really are misunderstood. What pit bulls really are demonized. Demonized would be the D word. I'm talking about Donia with a D. And the deal, what I'm talking about here, is that these pit bulls, the ones that I breed, I can talk about the ones that I breed, are actually quite merry. They might overindulge in playfulness. They might be very kind, and that kindness might show up in play. He might say, I want to play with the cat, Scar. I want to play with the bunny, Bippity Boppity. However, that dog was taught to do no harm. It's like Asimov's laws of robotics.
Okay, I think I'm ready to rule on the case. So it seems to me that Cole doesn't seem to have any real sincere compassion for the bunny. In fact, I'm not sure if he's compassionate about anything. He interrupts me. He talks out of turn, and I believe he's a narcissist who's in love with himself. And I can't find a reason to find him guilty just because he's a narcissist. We only found a rabbit ear and fur. We never actually saw a specific thing. And when
He ate him.
when your plaintiff witness
Yes,
actually
they-
wears bunny ears, I'm beginning to think she may have the ear on her
These are cat
apparatus.
ears.
And
I'm a cat.
no, I
I'm
think
not a
those are bunny
benevolent
ears,
cat.
and I
Jeez,
think
all right.
I think you're the one, Krista. I think you're the one who went into the yard and ripped the ear off the bunny so you could put it on your cat thing and call it a cat. And I think Krista's the one who caused the problems here. Since you were such
No,
a
I
terrible witness,
didn't.
we're going to sentence you to 5 years in the pound, the LA pound. We're going to have to live with dogs and cats and other animals. And then we're going to bring you to a shelter, the Camarillo shelter. We're going to have to be look at her. She's like a cat dog. So Cole, we're going to let you off, but we're going to send you to narcissist training. And Donia, we're going to get you another rabbit. And
Won't be the first
I
time.
think we're going to. I would get rid of your neighbor. Look, she's leaving right now. She probably has your bunny. All right, this case is closed. Judge Kent. Thank you all. All right, now I need some advice. So I'm going to minimize you guys. Cole, don't worry. I don't think you're a narcissist. Okay, so now we're going to go in for two-headed advice. And I need Peyton and Charlotte to come out here because these two are fantastic. We actually have, we had them made in our factory. And they are highly intelligent individuals who can give me some of the best advice they'd like. Okay. So there you go, Peyton. Okay, hopefully she doesn't have any nuts in her house again. Okay, here it is. Here's the first question. What's the best way to break up with someone? Charlotte?
Well,
What
you do. Oh,
is
just
make
them
feel
very
horrible
about
everything?
then.
Okay, so what you're saying is I should just make them feel horrible about everything, and that's when then I should break up. Rather than just being nice and breaking up, just make them feel horrible about everything. And I didn't know you do was one word, but as I said, these are new models. We're seeing if they can actually pull this off. Let's go and bring them up again because I've got another question. I'm pulled over by a police officer after running a red light. He comes up to the car. I roll down the window. What should I do? What should I say? Peyton?
What
You
should
do
is
tell
him
that
you
were
driving
home
from
work.
where
You
work
from
I was driving home from work to go to work. So I work at my house. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know if that's going to get me out of running a red light. But as I say, these are new computers. My wife and I, she had our first baby. It's about 8 pounds, and now we have to take the baby home for the first time. Can you give me some advice on how to deal with a brand new baby bringing it home for the first time? Charlotte?
you
should
teach
the
baby
to
sing
lullabies
to
itself.
Okay, so basically the way to put the baby to sleep is teach the baby to sing lullabies to itself. Yeah, that's really good parenting. Thank you. It gives me a little more time. How about this? I want to potty train a brand new puppy. You gave me such good advice on how to deal with a little baby. How will I potty train a puppy? How can I train that puppy? Okay, let's start with Peyton.
What
you
should
do
is
tell
the
dog
that
it
is
a
bad
dog.
Okay, so if I tell the dog he's a bad dog, that will help him be potty trained. Okay, so wow. All right, well, I've got one more question for you. So I go out on a date, and they bring me the check, and I realize I forgot my wallet. I actually left my wallet at home. What should I tell my date? Well, let's see. Charlotte?
You
don't
pay.
So I just tell the girl, you don't pay, but then I don't pay, and I'll leave the rest to my imagination. We both run out of the restroom. or run to the restroom and then go out the back door. Okay, thank you. You guys have given me some really wonderful advice.
You needed it.
And thank you very much. I'm very helpful. Now we're going to go on to a new game that I've never played before called Incredible Growing and Shrinking Machine. So I'm going to bring Matthew, we'll bring Peyton back, we'll bring Cole, and we'll bring Charlotte back. And what happens in this particular game is each one will come in with their idea and change the scene to their idea until all four of them are on. Once the fourth person's on, which is going to be Charlotte, she'll peel off and leave. I need all you guys out here, Cole, and because I have to give you what your suggestions are. Peyton, Cole, and Charlotte. Okay, perfect. So we'll start with Matthew. Matthew, you're going to be an influencer. And then about 40 seconds to a minute into the scene, Peyton will come into the scene, and now all of a sudden you're on a blind date. So you're no longer an influencer, you're a completely different character on a blind date with Peyton. And then all of a sudden then Cole will come in, and Cole will be a life coach. None of the two people are on the blind date, two other people. They can be an older couple, or whoever they want to be. They could be brother and sister. That's up to Cole, who he wants to make them. But now Cole is the life coach of Matthew and Peyton. And then Charlotte's going to come in and turn it into a neighborhood watch meeting. There's something bad going on in this neighborhood. She'll be leading the neighborhood watch. And then she'll be out there for maybe a minute, minute and a half, and then she'll leave. When she leaves, it goes back to Cole and the life coach later in the scene. And then back to Matthew and Peyton on their blind date, and then back to Matthew as the influencer. That's why it's called The Incredible Growing, and then it will shrink back and time will have elapsed. So we got everybody, we got the influencer, we got the blind date, we have the life coach, and we have the neighborhood watch. We're all going to minimize ourselves except for Matthew, who will start the scene with an influencer, and then Peyton will come in about 40 seconds to a minute. And this is called The Incredible Growing and Shrinking Machine.
What is going on, guys? You beautiful bod people. It's your boy, Matthew B. Waddy, and I'm back at it again with another workout variation. Now, I recently just purchased this new equipment. This is called the Turbo Taxi 500. All you got to do is rep your arm once and boom, baby, you back at it again. Now you're going to the beach, showing off your new chest, saying, "What's up, George? How you doing, little mama?" Or you're going up to the homeboy saying, "Hey, you know I'm better than your girl next to you." I promise you, the Turbo Taxi 500 Flex can honestly give you the gains that you're seeking for. Well, I'm trying to tell you, watch this, watch this. I can do one more rep. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, I'm looking for someone. Do you know if you can direct me in the direction of you're supposed to be 6'5". I have a blind date with someone, but I can't find anyone that matches his description here.
6'5". Could you tell me if he has perfect white teeth?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, his profile, he was holding a dead fish.
A dead fish.
Yeah. It was wonderful. Wait.
Yeah.
What's your name?
John.
John.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't believe you forgot about me about that fast. That's crazy.
I'm terribly sorry.
No, it's perfectly the first time it happened, but hey, that's new. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you look the same on your profile picture. I didn't forget who you was.
Huh. Yeah, I immediately forgot about you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think I might have. This is awkward. I think I might
have. Don't let it be awkward. I can move past it.
I think I might have messaged you on accident.
Oh.
Cause
Welcome to the meeting of those without anything in their torsos. Just because you have to walk with your arms now doesn't mean that you can't walk, because life continues one limb at a time. When a tree gets cut down, it dies. But when you get cut down, you don't. You're just amputated and life continues. Now, tell me a little bit about how life has been for you these past few weeks ever since the operation.
it's been tough for me. Trying to date without a torso. Nobody's looking for that. And yeah, I got arms, I got legs, but nobody just doesn't want that. But besides that, it's been very, very easy to reach my crotch now.
Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
Here to talk to you about something disrespectful to this neighborhood. I have been informed that one of you three are all suspects. One of you three has released 2 poisonous frogs into our neighborhood who have bred to make many different poisonous frogs variations. There's a bunch now. I don't know, hundreds, maybe thousands. And actually, a little kid, his name is Johnny. He's actually my nephew. He ate one and he passed away because it was poisonous. So whoever it is, I need you to confess right now. Otherwise, I will be pressing charges.
Well, first off, I don't like this accusationing, and second off, why your boy eating a frog? What kind of person eats a frog?
He's a curious little boy. Come for him.
Ma'am, I think we got a suspect right there. Ma'am?
Yeah.
Just saying, ma'am. Might be him. Just saying.
I don't have my gun with me. Oh shoot. Oh my god.
I have all my guns with me.
Staring at me.
You gonna make those accusations again?
Okay. Okay. Y'all, I think oh my god, it's about to attack me. I got it. Oh my god.
We call that karma. So Peyton, I see that this is taking it a little bit too hard for you. Why don't you elaborate?
It's been so difficult. Little kids look at me and they point and they scream.
I know.
They scream. And you know, before I lost my torso, I was hot.
You're still hot, Peyton. You are still hot.
You can't see what's wrong when they don't have a torso.
You are still hot, Peyton, because you know what? Blood runs hot. And Matthew, you are going to find that girl someday. And you know what? It's going to be okay. Well, I think this has been a productive meeting. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah. So this isn't like the best time to say that. Cause just do you hunt dead fish?
We actually clean up the ocean. It's a lot of dead fish there due to pollution. So, yeah, we try to get rid of that.
Oh my goodness. I laughed so hard my camera fell over. Please
Wow.
do not tell me you are one of those people who believes in like climate change and shit. Oh my goodness.
Really?
I cannot even imagine. Oh
Okay.
My God.
Wow. This has been fun for you, clearly.
It has not been fun for me.
Well, at least that we can agree on. So you can have a good night. Wow.
You have a night. You have a night.
It's been a night.
it has been have a life.
Wow, Jesus. And like I was saying, brothers and sisters, not only can you get the arms that you want, but the neck that you can get. Oh, okay. Well, this has been a fun ride with you guys and girls. I'm going to have to sign off later. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Oh, God, I need to go to the hospital. Oh, God. Oh, my neck.
And that has been the incredible growing and shrinking machine. I'm still trying to get over the people with no torsos. I'm going to be sleeping very weird tonight. Okay.
It's a real
I hear
thing.
you laughing off to the side. It's a real thing. Okay. Well, that was a lot of fun, you guys. Let's bring in the phobias, people who have fears of something. Mine is a fear of not having a torso. We have Jeremy, we have Stephen, we have Spencer and Krista, each with their own phobias. And they don't know what phobias I'm going to give them. That's the fun of it. This is the true improv. And let's start out with Spencer. So Spencer, I understand you don't wear underwear. You have a fear of underwear?
I am strictly a commando man. That's correct, Kent.
Where did this fear begin?
Well, when I was a little boy, I did what little boys do. You have a couple accidents here and there, and the underwear gets soiled. And so Mom eventually said, if you're going to keep soiling all your underwear, you might not as well not have any underwear at all. And so I didn't. And so I've just been free balling ever since.
Well, wouldn't you then be soiling your pants, or did your mother just not let you wear anything, and just wherever you needed to go to the bathroom, you just walked through the house and went to the bathroom?
Well, I just grew up without a safety net, and so it just kind of shocked me into compliance. And so I've just been averse, and I've just, just looking at I'm just looking at my closet over here, and I don't see a single pair of underwear, no boxers, no jockeys, no nothing.
You also have a fear of wearing a bathing suit, which is kind of weird. So what do you do when you want to go swimming?
Well, I'm lucky to live close to a couple of very welcoming places, and they are very happy when I come. Let's just say, and I will be I'll be there for the foreseeable future as the summer comes. And
are we talking about a nude swimming hole?
Well, you call it a swimming hole. I call it a resort.
Okay. I'm sure all the people love seeing you come, as you say. You must be a
they
very
love seeing
happy
me
man.
go as well as they seeing me come.
Well, I see you have a large microphone, and they say men with large microphones, you fill in the blanks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go over to Jeremy. Jeremy, this is really weird. You have a fear of keys?
That's right. Whenever I go to, turn on my car and go drive, I can't hold them without getting a paper towel and holding them. Because something about touching them just makes me want to, just scream,
Mm-hmm. So what happens when you need to get into your house if you don't have a key?
Many broken doors, I'll tell you. So let me tell you a story. One of my friends was inside about 3 a.m. I was out for a run, and I came back. I was knocking on the door, and he must have been asleep or something. So I tried to get this kind of thing to pick up the keys with. Those things that you can like hold and they like snap and pick it up. But I tried to do that for an hour. So instead, I just turned around. I got some strength, and I just ran through the window. And
wow.
Yeah, that's kind of my life, honestly.
So you break into houses rather than using keys at the front door or any door to get into the house?
Well, yeah, my own house. I try not to break into other people's houses, but if I have to, I will.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so you have no business where you have to use a key to get into a business?
No. I drive for Uber in my spare time, sometimes Lyft. The trouble is, opening the car and stuff. So usually I actually keep the windows down by the street, and then I dive in, and then I drive. Because it's one of those where you don't have to put the key in the car yet.
Right. Now, they do have new cars now where you can push a button. You don't actually even need a key. Did you know about those new cars?
Yeah, that's one of the cars I have. Can you tell Steven to stop? It's really bothering me.
Yeah, Steven, don't do that. You're really flipping him out, Steven. You didn't wait till we hear your phobia. Well, thanks a lot. I noticed that, Jeremy, you have that pen in your hand for most of the evening here. Are you attached to that pen or something like that? Is that your girlfriend, the pen, or what's going on with you and the pen?
No. This is my favorite pen. Round Stick is actually my last name, so I have an attachment to it because it's cool, because it's kind of like my pen. You know what I mean?
It's too bad you couldn't feel the same way about keys. All right, well, let's go over to Krista. Krista, you have a fear of food utensils? So I'd like to know, how the heck do you eat?
Well, I mean, humans have been able to eat food since the beginning of time without utensils. We have our hands for a reason. So there's no reason to not eat with your hands. Isn't it it's just silly to use utensils, honestly.
Well, it'd be a little weird at a dinner party where they have utensils on the table. What do you say to people when you're invited to a dinner party, you know, kind of a high-end dinner party, beautiful food, fillets, maybe fish or some exotic meal, and you have to eat with your hands?
I say they should accept it because they should accept everybody and what everybody's comfortable with.
Well, I understand that you've been banned from going to a number of restaurants because they say that you're scaring the patrons when you're eating, like sometimes putting your mouth right down on the plate like a dog.
First of all, I am not like an animal just because I don't use utensils. But yes, that is extremely rude. They should not be allowed to kick me out of a restaurant because of that. And I think it's prejudiced, honestly, for people who don't like using utensils.
There's also a rumor that was going around that your boyfriend would actually throw food into your mouth so that way you didn't have to use utensils.
It happened one time, okay, just once. All right, it's not like it happens every day. Everybody's spreading rumors about me.
Well, they actually have videos and photographs of you tossing food
It's
up.
not true. It's not real. It's not real. The technology can make it look like you're somebody you're not.
Okay.
You know that, Jeremy.
Well, now,
I see you agree with me.
Wow. Now, Stephen is our last one. And Stephen, who is taunting Jeremy with sets of keys. Now we'll find out what your fear is, because you have fear of toilets.
Yeah, I do. So what? What of it? It's better than keys. It's better than utensils. It's better than being nude. So what? It's just
well,
toilets.
You have to be semi-nude when you go to the bathroom. But so wait a minute. Then you don't actually ever sit down on a toilet and go to the bathroom?
Nope, not at all. I got a hole outside in the back. Do you want me to show you?
A hole? You go dump in a hole?
Yeah.
Really?
Pretty deep. About like 6 feet, probably, somewhere around there.
What if you fell in the hole?
Well, you might say that'd be a shitty situation. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's say you're out and you're not at your house, so you can't go to the bathroom in your own hole in your backyard. What do you do then?
This hand and this hand, you put it together and you hope for the best. You hope it's not going to be too much. And you hope it's enough that you're going to be able to, hide it for the rest of the people. So, people don't get weirded out or anything like that. You know the deal.
No, I don't know the deal because I use toilets, okay? I actually use toilets, go to the bathroom in them and flush them. I'm not a guy who just goes in a hole or decides to put my hands together and hope I don't know if you're inferring poop in your own hands and hope it doesn't fill up or...
No.
Okay. But you didn't answer the question. Where do you go to the bathroom when you're not at home?
My hands.
No, I don't want to see your hands. You're telling me you're going in your hands. I don't know what you're trying to tell me here.
I'm going in my hands. Do you need a demonstration?
That is weird. Okay, listen, all you guys, you're probably the 4 weirdest people I've ever had at one of my phobia meetings. I hope you get over your fears. And, oh, God, what's happening with Spencer now? I don't know what he's throwing up because of the guy going to the bath. Well, at least he doesn't have any underwear on. Think he doesn't wear underwear and you don't go to the toilets and maybe you guys should hang out together. Maybe go to a pool together. That should be a fun day. Listen, I'm going to send you some utensils and see if you can eat with them, Krista. And Jeremy, go ahead. Just dangle those keys up one more time. Let's see if he freaks out. There it is. Let's see it. Okay, there's the keys. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Phobias. Thanks for watching. Our closing piece is a radio podcast. So I'm going to have all you guys go out. Remember, Matthew will be coming in 9th. I gave everybody their number in which they're coming in. I like to have a podcast, and today my podcast is going to be talking about, moving to another city. And maybe, working from home, because now I can move out to a bigger house and work from home. Unfortunately, all they want to talk about is how to find dates during this COVID time, because it's hard to go out and meet people with COVID all around. How do you date people? So that's all they want to talk about. All I want to talk about is moving out of the city into a bigger house for my working remotely. So I have my first caller. I see you're on the line. Please, caller number 1, come on in.
Hey, what's going on, Ken? Thanks for having me.
Hey, Stephen. So looks like you've got a box. You're ready to move out of the city and go into a bigger house and start working remotely.
A box? No, this isn't a box. This is my dog, Taylor, Tanner. Comes with me everywhere. It's for emotional support because I'm so single and lonely.
Okay. Well, maybe if you move out to a different place, maybe you'll meet people. You know, get out of the city.
It's definitely an idea, but I'm actually pretty comfortable where I'm at now. So if all the single hot ladies want to come and single mingle with this guy, call me at my number.
Okay, no, we're not going to put your number up. Okay, listen, we wanted callers to talk about moving out and working remotely, not about dating. I know you wanted to promote your own dating life, but maybe you should go look in the mirror and see how you talk. I don't think people can handle the way you talk for more than about maybe a minute. Okay, so get off the line. Just bye-bye. Get off my podcast. Yeah. Wow. Weirder people every week on this podcast. Okay, let's bring in another caller. Remember, we're talking about working remotely now, getting out of the city.
Hi.
It's Krista. Hi, Krista. Good. Are you getting ready to leave the city? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're getting, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
start
So,
working.
I'll tell you the reasons why. So most of the time I'm going to be going to one of the hiking meetup groups and meet lots of guys. And it's a ton of fun, but I haven't been able to do that lately because of the pandemic. And so basically I realized I can go to New York or maybe Dallas or another place and see how the guys are there. And maybe especially Dallas, if the COVID restrictions, people are okay with actually going outside. I could get a guy to go on a hike
Okay,
with
we're
me.
not talking about guys. I think I heard your phone ringing. Why don't you go pick up your phone, okay? Why don't you go get your phone,
No.
okay? No.
Everyone
No, go
tells me
ahead
that's
and get your phone and bye-bye, okay? We're not talking about meeting men in Dallas, okay? I don't know if there's some weird person behind you stalking you. You better look behind you and get off the line. Okay, let's bring in caller number 3. And remember, we're talking about moving out of the city and working remotely. Let's caller number 3. Come on. You're on the air.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Okay, it's hi, Jeremy. How are you? So, Jeremy, are you moving out and starting to work remotely?
Yeah. I'm actually moving to Boston. I'm trying to, get in the vibe in life. I don't want to work remotely anymore. I thought about it, but no, I want to go to nightclubs. I want to meet people. Check me out on my Instagram. But yeah.
Okay, but that's not the topic today. You just said you don't want to work remotely, and the whole show's about working remotely. Okay.
I just had some questions about remote things like Tinder and Bumble, because I've been trying to use those apps and stuff.
Yeah.
And they haven't really.
Why don't you get your phone and go find somebody on Tinder, okay? Because I'm not on Tinder, and neither is the show.
They don't swipe right. They always swipe left. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Well, why don't we swipe you off the show? Okay, let's just swipe you out.
I mean.
Well, you're not making any sense to my topic today. Okay, let's bring in the caller number 4. Oh, it's Peyton.
Hi.
Oh, you seem like a bright young lady. So, are you thinking about moving?
Yes. You know what I would love to do? I would love to get a cottage somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I love New York City, but I've gotten so tired of it, and I became addicted to Pinterest. And then next thing that I know, I'm obsessed with this cottagecore aesthetic. And I'm you know what I need to do? I need to move to a cottage in Oregon that's overgrown with weeds and grass. But the thing is, it's not complete if I don't have someone to go there with. So I've been trying to stay in the city long enough to meet somebody. And I'm just very confused because it's so hard to find a gay bar anywhere near me, and I know that it's New York City and you should be able to find them, but I just can't. And it's been very difficult, and I'm not sure how much longer I can handle this emotionally, and it's becoming really stressful.
I'm not sure I can handle you much more emotionally because you got off topic again. So why don't you just go back in and look for pictures of cottages, and maybe you might find a man in the cottage if you're lucky, or a woman if you said gay bars. So whatever you're looking for, I wish you the best, but we're not talking about relationships, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, bye-bye. Okay. All right, let's bring in the next caller. Oh, good. Spencer. Spencer, are you moving out and starting to work remotely now?
Yes, my remote work. My remote work when watch TV with girlfriend. I try find girlfriend watch TV remote work. And she want watch TV, we remote work, and with remote work we try watch TV.
Okay. How many times do you want to say the word remote? Okay.
It's
You're
not
talking
it's
about
not
a remote control.
It's not remote work show.
Yeah, it's not about remotes for TVs. It's about remotely working. You know, get out and work somewhere else. Why don't you go look for your remote?
I must find new girlfriend because but not remote work.
You might find her on your. Put your remote and go and watch television and start kissing your TV, okay? Because I'm going to kiss you bye-bye, okay? Bye-bye, bye-bye. Does anybody want to talk about remote work today? Let's get the next caller on. Donia, okay, you seem like a fine, intelligent woman. So are you looking for a place to live so you can work remotely?
Well, you know, I found a place to live. I'm just having a little trouble with the remote part because I'm living in a very remote area and I really thought there'd be a lot more people here to meet. I mean, I've been going to the local stores and there's nobody in the aisle, you know, and before I used to be able to go and meet people and I'd walk up and, you know, if there was a nice looking guy over in the produce, I would see him trying to pick out tomatoes and I'd go over and I say, you know what?
Okay, you know, Donia, we're not talking about living like in a remote area. Can I stop you for a second? Are you listening? What is wrong with you? Okay, we're not talking about living in a remote area. We're talking about working remotely, which just means you can be anywhere. You can even be in a city and work remotely, okay? Why don't you go to that store and see if you can find the checker. Yeah, the checkers are always good. They'll give you free bags. You won't have to pay a dime for them. Okay?
You know,
Bye-bye, Donia. Good talking with you.
I don't understand.
Yeah, well, okay, then play dominoes. Get out of here. Okay, let's bring in the next caller.
Hi.
Oh, it's Charlotte. Oh, I love those glasses, Charlotte.
Thank you.
So are you looking now to move around and work remotely?
Yeah. I was actually thinking about moving to LA because at the moment my job is completely online. I'm getting really tired of it. And I actually, you know, I met my husband on Zoom and I think love is my thing. So I'm thinking about moving to LA with a lot of people want to fall in love, and I think I'm going to become like a professional love advisor, find people matches, you know. That'd work out really well for me because there's a lot of people.
You just said you don't want to work remotely. All you want to do is be online to find your husband, and now you're talking about your occupation, and you're not even talking about working remotely. You're talking about working in person with people. So why don't you take your two little love glasses, you know, your little hearts, and go find your husband and talk to him, okay? And go remotely hang out with your husband, okay?
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye. What's wrong with these people today? I'm talking about working remotely. Is there anybody on here who wants to talk about working remotely? Next caller, please.
Hi. Oh my God, hi. Long-time listener, long-time viewer, first-time caller. Congrats on finally making it to 25 subscribers. That's so great.
Okay. I'm not sure what that all means, but so are you going to be working remotely, and could you tell us a little bit about that?
I am going to be working remotely. I actually lost my job because of, you know, COVID, and yeah, so now I'm working at home in my own little tiny apartment, and it's not gonna lie, it's very lonely, very lonely. Yeah.
Okay.
I used to.
So you just said you don't have a job, so how are you working remotely if you don't even have a job?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know?
No,
but I have to tell you, I'm really bummed about this working online because I used to meet all the girls at work because you know that's like where else you're going to meet girls than at work. So you know now I have to stay here and meet no girls. And let me tell you, I'm incredibly lonely. Incredibly lonely.
Yeah, there's a lot of websites you can go on and meet women if you want and talk to them virtually.
Well, that's where I work.
Not working remotely from your home unless you call dating work, but sometimes they think that is work. So why don't you go find someone to talk to or maybe get a job and call me back, then you can work remotely instead of remotely talking to me about how painful and lonely you are. Okay? I'm not a love advisor. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Cole.
To you.
Okay, do I have any callers left? Okay. I think I might have maybe one more call left. There he is, Matthew. Matthew, okay. There's a man who likes to work remotely, right?
Yes, sir. Been doing it for quite some time. You know, the great thing about it is that you can be in your underwear for the past week and not think about why she left you.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's hard trying to keep all this aside, locked up in one room. I just want to go chase her. I've been in my underwear for the past week.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I didn't even shower.
Listen, I'm not a therapist. You guys are calling for all the wrong reasons. I can't help you with that, okay? I don't know why you think this is the love line. I'm the work line, how to work remotely. Okay, that's enough. I can't take any of you callers anymore. In fact, I know this is the end of our show. So let's see Matthew break down at the end. Let's bring all the cast back in. And this has been our show. We appreciate you guys all watching today. This fine cast will be back in 4 weeks. At 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We actually start at 1:30 after the hour. And we definitely want you to come back and watch them in 4 weeks. These guys are getting better and better every time they perform together. Let's start with Spencer. Great show today, Spence.
Thank you so much, Kent. Thanks, everybody. Love you, Holly.
And Krista, wonderful work.
Hey, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys in our next show.
And Jeremy, good first show.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe.
And Steven.
All right, thank you so much for having us, Kent. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys tune in another month.
And Charlotte, the track star.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And hi, Mom.
And Cole.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
And your grandparents are right behind you watching, too. Donia.
Thanks for showing up, everyone. Come back and see us again.
Matthew.
Thank you for everybody attending and watching. Thank you to the cast. Thank you, Mr. Kent. I'll see y'all next time.
And Peyton.
Thank you so much, everyone. It was so much fun, and I hope you had as much fun watching this as we had doing it. You know I got to say the line.
Well, I'm Kent Scove again. Everybody say goodbye. We'll see you back in 4 weeks with this team, and there's 15 teams now, so check out all our shows on LAC Comedy on YouTube.